Hey, I'm Melinda, and welcome to Raining in My Dystonia. Check out my hair. I got country girl hair sometimes. I'm still sick, still have a raspy voice, so there's part of my Dystonia management team. I did a video yesterday regarding when we're asked to stay still, and regarding a doctor I hadn't seen before and he knew of dystonia. Anyway, I did a post on cervical dystonia support forum Facebook page regarding it, and I was surprised when some people commented about their bad experiences, with when they've told people, well, it's a little hard sometimes because I had dystonia, and then imaging people or whoever asked them, people that asked them to stay still, some of them were actually would get frustrated or whatever because they weren't able to stay still sometimes. When we hear just stay still, some of us our anxiety goes up. And I'm thinking most of us have a harder time just staying still when we're asked to just stay still. Because our mind is thinking, I need to stay still, I need to stay still, I need to stay still. And then things get worse and it's harder to stay still. For the most part, I haven't had really any standout bad experiences. I think there was one test while I was recovering from my broken femur. I think there was one thing where someone said, just stay still. I'm like, I have dystonia, it's a little hard to just stay still. And anyway, she got a little frustrated that I wasn't able to stay as still as she wanted. But for the most part, I haven't had a lot of problems. Usually when I hear just stay still, and it's somebody that doesn't know me, doesn't know dystonia, whatever, I say, well, I have dystonia. It's a movements disorder, and it's hard to just stay still. And then, they're understanding typically. I think that people, dystonia patients, may need to say, maybe elaborate more, like, well, I have dystonia, it's along the lines of MS and Parkinson's, and then maybe people would understand it a little bit more. I think they hear dystonia and they're like, I don't know what that is, and whatever. But I think maybe if we said Parkinson's or MS, that maybe they would then be a little more understanding. So I think I'm going to try and do that in the future. I've mentioned before, I have this left shoulder that hikes up. So when I was in the hospital for my busted femur, all my paperwork and the thing on the door, everything said, don't use left arm, don't use left arm, don't use left arm. So when people did go towards the left arm, it would start to hike up a little bit, because I would get nervous. If I saw a needle coming towards me, or if I see a needle coming towards me, I get nervous. I don't like needles. I can do needles, I just don't want to see it. I have to turn my head and can't see it. So, anyway, I've mentioned a few times about my broken femur, and I haven't really elaborated on that. It is not anything to do with my dystonia. My dystonia wasn't in play when what do I want to say? My broken femur didn't happen because of the dystonia, but the dystonia sure as heck made things a lot more frustrating as I was going through recovery. So he's a mess, isn't he? Look at him. That horse is a mess. Anyway, I am going to do more. He was with me. I was with him. We were together when I broke my femur. Anyway, one of these next few videos, I will do a video on my busted femur and what happened, how it happened. And I strongly suggest don't ever break your femur. I hope I never have to go through something like that again. Anyway, if you're a healthcare professional, an imaging person, a dental assistant, a hygienist, and haven't heard of dystonia, but say those words, just stay still. Think about it the next time you say it. And then if you hear the words dystonia, give us a little bit of a break, because we cannot control our body movements. Just stay still is not something that we can just do on command. Thank you. Have a great day.